Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons, and probably the finale. In the last episode we started the Sword and Shield dungeon, and we're pretty close to finishing it. We just got the boss key. And there's just a few other things we have to pick up in the meantime before we get out of here. Before we skedaddle. And I've been doing the dungeon a certain way, but this dungeon is actually fairly open. What I mean by that is that you could get to certain areas earlier or later depending on what staircases you take. So if you're not doing it in the way that I am, that's fine. Just remember to follow this guy's path here. Pretty sure I didn't pay attention. 1, 2, 3. No, didn't think so. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up to the top. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, watch out for the keys because they can fly over the barrier there. Yeah, okay, this is where I want to be. That's where I want to be. If you notice, now we have ice blocks here that are kind of like, what's-his-face's, Fripolars. And you know what we're going to do with them? We're going to toss them into holes, because that worked the last time we tossed stuff into holes. So the floor underneath us is full of lava, but if we freeze it, then we'll be able to walk on it. Yeah. So let's go check this area out now. Got a key over here. So now we're going to be going through. The majority of the dungeon was the shield so far, but now we're going to be exploring the sword half. We still can't get to that, so it looks like we're gonna have to freeze more things. Let's just check some of these areas out. As you can see, there is a chest over here. And there's an instance of the keys doing the fire thing. Ow. It just kept hurting us. So we're going to have to take a whole bunch of those ice things all around the map. And I think we actually had to do this first, so I'm happy I went this way, because otherwise we would not be able to get to that room. Ow. Yeah. Let's just... Probably should kill these things, actually. Let's see if I can fly over. Okay, good, because otherwise that's going to make us drop what we're holding. No, we don't want that. Let's open that up. Actually... Can we do much more here? No, I think we just had to set this up for later. Okay, yeah, good. We can still access this. So, this floor here is going to be kind of like a central area to run around in order to get... That's not the button I wanted to press. That's not the select button. Yes, okay, good. It's going to be like a central area that we're going to need in order to access other spots. I love just running into those guys. Okay, so this will freeze this area, and that leads directly to the boss. Very, very sorry for your loss. Okay, so now we need another ice thingy. You know what, let's... I think we can actually drop it. So let's freeze that and then go to the final area that we set up the opening for. Okay, good, we could just drop it. Drop it! Okay! from Catbug. Bravest Heroes? Bravest Warriors. There's absolutely no reason to freeze this part, by the way. I guess it does lead to the staircase. I guess there is a reason. Never mind, don't listen to me. You guys don't listen to me anyway, it's fine, right? Okay, turn that back. If I could turn back time. No, don't. Just don't. Just don't. I really should have gotten myself a potion before starting this dungeon, because this boss can also be a doozy. I don't have as hard of a time, but it's actually tough. Look how happy Link looks. Just my hands. First you make me carry the hard ore and burn my hands. Now my hands are freezing. What do you want from me? But anyway, now we have completely frozen the sword. Or cooled it off anyway. So let's not lose all our health. Okay. And we need one more key in order to get through, and that key is going to be up this way. Fire keys. Hate fire keys! But they're effective at what they do, so I admire them for that. Actually... Okay, not right now, guys. Come on, where are you, Anti-Fairy? Or whatever you are. There we go. And now we can go around here. Come on, come on. And just destroy a whole bunch of pots. And get our final key and the final treasure of the dungeon before the boss. Yay! Ba-da-da-da. Okay, so this is the area in the corner that we froze for no particular reason. I just want to go here because it's fun. But there is the boss door. And we actually have to go around this way. All the way around, excuse me. Wow. That's a rude, game. I guess they want to make sure that you really have frozen everything. Or cooled off everything. I wonder what kind of fire or ice-based boss we're going to be fighting, though. It's going to be crazy. Go away! Go away! Go away! Yeah, they always go behind you as they're sneaking up. Sneaking. Okay, full health. Get your Rock's Cape out, because this is going to be a doozy, because we're about to fight... Medusa Head! Yeah, it's not fire or ice, but it can... Oh, excuse me. It can freeze you. Surprise. So it has one form here. It kind of is like a good boss for Sword and Shield dungeon. Okay, yeah, that will turn you to stone. It's kind of a good boss for the Sword and Shield dungeon because it has like a more defensive form and a more offensive form. That's like the offensive sword, and this is the defensive shield, the one that paralyzes you. So I actually really like this boss, and if you're not prepared, it's going to murder you so badly. I just really, really like fighting the, like seeing it do the laser thing, and then just camping out and waiting for it to waste its time with that attack. There we go. And let's stand on its face so that we can get the final heart container of the game. And we're going to get our final essence also. You got the changing seasons and essence of nature. Scattered seeds sprout in spring, grow in summer, bear fruit in fall, and sleep through the winter. It is an endless cycle of life. The changing seasons. And the Yggdrasil leaves for the final time. I think for the final time. I mean, that's time to go onward. Dovi, you already have the 8th essence. The changing seasons have filled me with my former power. I have something to give you now, so come see me. And he's not sleepy anymore, it's great. And just immediately Subrosian music. I hope what you have to give me is the 2 pieces of heart that I really miss. But they're not. You can just warp back to the village, but I want to get the seed that I planted here. So... How did you make that jump? So that guy has a Rock's Cape, apparently. I want to go get the seed that I planted by the, area there, so... yeah, we're just gonna take a small detour. I think this is how I can get down. Maybe. Possibly. No. Just no. Actually, I could go through here, right? Right? No. Alright, well, I can still get through. But yeah. I have to... Technically, we're ready for the final boss. But... there's a few things that we haven't done in the game, and some of them I want to do, and some of them I really could care less about. Like the Slayer ring, or the ring for getting 10,000 rupees or whatever. Wow, Maple, really? Please be the piece of heart. God damn it! Maple, I swear to God, you better have a better showing. That's not what I want. That would be terrible. That's not what I wanted to do either. Oh, you're such a disappointment to me. Okay. Yeah. There's actually a ring you can get that I don't know if I got it or not, called the Maple Ring, which makes Maple appear more frequently. Let's just warp now. I guess it, like, halves the amount of enemies you have to kill or something. But let's just head back to the tree. Let's see how he's doing. Hey, you're awake! Dovi! You've finally gathered all 8 essences of nature. You've become a true hero who understands the essences of nature. You are hope for all that live. Take this seed. Curse all seeds. You got a huge Maku seed. This should penetrate evil forces. Dovi, surely now you can defeat Onox, the General of Darkness, and free Din, Oracle of Seasons.
Some hero.
Oh god, that was you? I thought it was a different scene. Some hero. I'm so sorry, Onox. I gave you that weird old lady's voice. Now I kind of want to keep going with that, but no. Come if you dare, Dovi. If you are their so-called hero, then their hero is no match for my power of darkness. Yeah, that's kind of true. Alright, so we can go straight to Onox, but as I said, I want to get those last 2 pieces of heart because it hurt. I die a little inside when I don't have that. So I'm going to spend the rest of my afternoon probably trying to get that stuff, and we'll see what happens. First things first, let's check on Bipsum here, or Juan, really. Yeah, Juan has grown, yay! I don't know if there's another, if there's more growth he can go through in this game, but we'll see. So, first things first, I'm going to be heading to Subrosia to see if I can get more Gasha seeds. How many Sen seeds do I have? 15. Okay, first things first, I'm going to be going to the scent seed tree and collecting more scent seeds. Yeah. So, I'm going to meet you after... Yeah, I'm just gonna meet you when I get what I want, really. You know, when I get the stuff from Maple and the Gasha seeds and things, so it's gonna be a little while. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, so while we're here, I'm in Subrosia, grinding for scent seeds. You could have come here when you had the, iron, the magnetic gloves, but if you go into this spot here and dig, you'll actually receive a 50, what's it called? Ore chunk. So with the green joy ring, that's doubled. I don't think that you can just keep coming back here. It's a one-time thing, but yeah, but it's just easy to do now. It's good to explore a bit of the Subrosia now that we have that, the ability to move around more. Still can't do anything there, though. Oh, we get the, you slain 1,000 monsters, take this ring, yay! So that's gonna be fun. Just gonna go with the list here. I want to make sure I'm not missing out on something, because there's actually rings that could help me, and yeah, okay, Sense Nuts is a discovery ring. Yeah, I really haven't gotten a lot of rings, and that's kind of bad, actually. Let's appraise these. I have just a few here. Zora ring, oh boy. This one is the Red Luck ring, half damage from spiked floors. Not what I wanted. This is the Armor ring level 2. That's what we got from the dungeon, I think? No, this is what we got from the Goron area. Damage down, taken down, but we also do a lot less damage. So it's for people that are okay with spending a lot of time fighting enemies or bosses, but die fast. This is the Steadfast ring. Get knocked back less. That's actually not too bad. This is the Blue Holy ring. We already have that. And this is the Slayer's ring. Yeah, 1000 Beast Slay. Whoop-de-doo. What I wanted to get is the Gasha ring, which gives you better Gasha, luck, with, like, finding stuff, or the Maple ring, which increases Maple's encounters. I have neither, which is interesting, because usually the Maple ring is one of the most common that I get. But alas, I guess you could do that lucky game, underneath the shop, in order to, try to get more random rings if you don't have Gasha seeds, but I'm going to be planting, Gasha seed, under the Goron Mountain, like that area that's kind of off the beaten path, and we'll see how that works. Yeah. So we're gonna plant here. I hear good things about this spot. And there's also a lot of enemies nearby. Okay, so I'll meet you when that seed has matured, and we'll see what happens. Okay, well, let's create a restore point here just in case, or to see if it changes at all. But yeah, what's inside? It's a ring. Well, here we are again. Let's be disappointed. We got a Gacha nut. Check what's inside. 200 rupees. Oh boy. Attempt number 3,500,000 to get the stupid things from Maple. It's a ring again. Stop giving me rings. I don't want to marry you. Alright, let's do this. Let's get the stupid 200 rings, rupees. That's inside. Why? Why would you do this to me, Gabe? Okay, this at least I can get behind. I will put up with the fact that the game gave me 5 hearts because we got the maple ring, and this is gonna be the whispering. Because we're putting the maple ring on so that I can run into that idiot more often. I like maple, I really do, just not under the current circumstances. Which means that the enemies are going to take longer to kill, but it's worth it. Alright. Back to grinding. You know, I completely forgot this was here, but it's going to disappoint me too, but let's get it over with. Jack goes inside. Such rubies! Oh my! Okay, the maple ring at least is making it easier to run into her. The piece of heart, a potion, a ring, and a gacha seed! What is this game? What the heck is going on? Oh my god! I'm speechless! Oh yeah, actually that means I can put the power ring back on. Yay! Or the red ring. But wow! But wow! Alright, is the game gonna be nice to me and just give it to me all at once? No! The game's gonna screw with me. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so apparently I've just been doing this whole stupid thing in the wrong gacha spot, okay? You guys ready? There's one right here! This is the rare spot that I thought I was using the whole time, and I'm really upset right now. I swear to God, if this doesn't give me the one, the stuff that I want, I'm not gonna be happy. It should be easier to go back and forth now with this. But what I've been trying out, since I'm gonna talk to you while I do this, so I've been trying out. So I have a route here. There's 4 enemies on the first screen, 2 on the second screen, a sign, 2 on the third screen here, and just a little bit up from here is another 4 of these guys, Tektites. So that's 12. I think the gacha needs 40 to mature, and it needs, I would say about 60 to actually be in use, like good, because the more you kill enemies afterwards, the better. So this is going to require, I would say, 5 trips. I go into the cave there to respawn the enemies, because otherwise they don't respawn, and it's annoying. Also, Maple's going to show up shortly, probably, because she shows up at like 20 or 30. So yay. But yeah, I've been spending all afternoon trying to get this, only to realize that that's not the spot that I wanted. I looked up online, strategywiki.org, to give them the credit, at what the rare spots are. And the 2 rarest spots in the 2 rare spots in the game are the one that apparently are the one that I just found, and the one by Tarm Ruins, by the tree up there, which I believe I showed you in the last clip. Like you have to warp to the Gale tree, and go from there. So, yeah. I'm kind of upset that I've been going to what is deemed a common spot. This, like, a rarity of 5, this is between 3 and 5, and the, let's see, the one that I've been doing, yeah, by the temple, the one that I was like, yeah, this is out of the way, no, that's between 1 and 3, so it's not gonna get what you want. You won't always get what you want. And I'm still recording this despite the fact that I'm grinding because I want this to be the run and I want to go crazy. I want this to work. Also, between there and here, Maple will either show up here, which she is, or the screen over to the right. Also, I missed her. I missed her once. Again with the potions. I have enough potions, lady. I'm gonna let her get it, and she's probably gonna be like, I win, but I don't really care. Oh, okay, good. I just got enough other stuff. But yeah, there's really no way to make this go that much faster. But I don't think that there are any closer places to make the enemies respawn, because it does have to be a building. Even like warping away and back to a place, well, actually that might do it, because that might be considered, but there's no way to warp here. We're pretty remote, which is the point of the rare spot. We're pretty remote, and yeah. We're kind of close to where the scent seed tree is, but I don't think that's really worth the time to go back and forth from there. And the reason why I've been doing, I've been loading up restore points from before I planted the seed, mainly because I don't want to keep using seeds. I know it might be better for Bipsum, although I think the kid, Juan, I think the kid is good as he is. I'm just gonna kill a bit more enemies just to make this a little better, hopefully, maybe. But what was I saying? Yes, I think we're at the full development for him for this game, but we'll have to see. I'll look that up before I end the game, just in case, and if there is more for him to do here, I'll have to I'll have to get more Gasha seeds. Luckily, the Sabrosia's grinding isn't that bad. It's just getting the scent seeds, which annoys me because it just requires a bit of leg work. The Gasha spots at level 4 or 5 can produce a heart piece, which means we weren't even in a place that was able to get them in the first place this whole time. Like 4 hours I've been recording now. Let's see, yeah, whatever, let's do this. You got a Gasha nut. Check what's inside. Yes! Thank you, finally! That's it. That's it, guys. I'm gonna put my headphones on and we'll go back to playing this video game. Okay. Because I have I've been watching YouTube videos and things just to pass the time while I try to get this done. We're out of Gasha seeds, but I do have some rings to turn in from failed attempts and stuff with Maple. So yeah. Do 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 da 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 da. Okay. Let's move the mic a little bit closer to me. Welcome! Welcome! Yeah, let's appraise things. This is gonna be the toss ring, excuse me. It's gonna be green holy ring? No. Oh right, the quicksand ring. Wonder if you could tell I've done this before. This is gonna be another toss ring. And this is going to be... oh right, this is the green holy ring. Okay. I can also go check on the Subrosian guy to see if I've destroyed enough signs, but honestly, I'm not going to do that. And we're actually going to get a chance to get rings after I beat the game. So that's not a problem. Let's... Oh, I really thought I could get that in first. Let's just warp ourselves over here. And yes, I know there's spots on the map I haven't uncovered. Like I said, even after we beat the game, we're still going to be coming back to it because the connectivity and stuff. But yeah, mainly I just wanted to get those last 2 heart pieces, and I have. And now it's time for us to take on the boss because we got so many potions. Obviously, you can only carry 1 at a time, but so many potions. Da 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 da. I gotta get myself in the mood for this, actually. Okay, let's go. So normally this would push you back because it's like a barrier, but we have the Maku Seed. Kinda reminds me of Link's Awakening. Let's play the Ballad of the Windfish, you know? Hey, it's you again.
All will be for naught. Ho 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 ho.
Whoa.
Are you shocked? We are Twin Rova, Garuda witches. Ho 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 ho. Soon the flame of distraction shall burn, and when it does, no one can keep us from holding our rights. Despite your every effort, the evil king shall return to spread darkness across the land.
Twin Rova? Didn't I kill you? Apparently not. This is a different timeline. This is awful. Twin Rova's behind Onox. Dovey, you must save Din. Alright, keep your roots on. I kinda want to fight Onox with the red ring on, just for, that's scary. Just for the... It's not really schadenfreude, but just to make myself feel better. But anyway, this is Onox's castle. Onox's castle has 2 features. You want to keep going straight, but if you go to left or right, you'll have these rooms. This room is where... Almost didn't get to the pause button there. Excuse me. This room, you're just going to have the floor constantly attacking you. But there is a fairy there, so once the floor is done attacking you, you'll have the fairy. And this is essentially useful if you're going through Onox's castle and get hurt too much and you don't think that you're ready to face the boss himself, so you can go and heal yourself, which is pretty nice. The unfortunate thing is that no matter where you are in the castle, if you go to one of these rooms, and they will be on the side of every single room going forward, and the same for this one, just a different configuration, it will send you back to the beginning. So yeah, be careful. This room has stinking wizarobes. Come here. Oh, you jerk. And obviously you have to kill all the enemies before you can go onward. I do have the red ring on, right? Yes, okay. This one is just gonna have floor masters and soldier guys. Once again, a limited amount of enemies. But the next room is the best room of all. It's Facade again! Yay! Yeah, he was so good that they had to bring him back as a mini boss a second time. I guess if you have the blast ring, it'd be good. Don't let that get you. But they had to bring him back as a mini boss a second time in this game, and I am so happy because I love Facade. We've talked about him before. He was a boss at the Face Dungeon, and now he's too many bosses in this game, and you can fight him an infinite amount of times, because as soon as you beat him, you could just go into one of the rooms here and get warped back to the beginning and just fight him all over again. But anyway, this is the final room. All it has is supplies. You're not really gonna need supplies aside from hearts and your Rock's cape, but they're there. Okay, but in we go. Hey, Din, how you doing? Oh, come on. That is a large ball and chain.
The boy comes, I, Onox, General of Darkness, imprisoned Din and cast seasons into chaos. You flirt. Yes, I flirt before him. Yes, flit before me like a fly. I'll crush you.
And now it's time to fight Onox, General of Darkness, one of my favorite final bosses in the entire Zelda series. Not bosses, final bosses. With the level 2 sword, you actually can't hurt him unless you do a spin attack. He has armor. He has crazy armor. So he's going to have a few attacks here. As you can see, he's got the ball and chain there that he's going to throw with a little bit of... Oh, I forgot to take the red ring off. Oops. I'll remedy that. Yeah, he has more than one phase. Come on, guys. So he has that ball and chain attack, which is, has a little bit of splash damage wherever it hits. He also jumps and rocks fall from the ceiling.
Don't think I've been beaten. Can you keep up this fight?
And now he has Din. He's using Din as a shield, which is amazing, because if you hit it, it gives you a zap. Luckily, the way to make Din go away is to hit her crystal with the Rod of Seasons, which I love. I love that they do that, because the Rod of Seasons is like almost completely useless now that there's like no reason for us to change the seasons or whatever, but it has a use in the final battle. But now we've won. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, now the floor is going to start giving way, and I like to try to hold out. Oh, come on, as long as I can without falling. I've gotten to where there's only been like 1 or 2 bits left on the floor. I've never gotten to being on the last space though. That's really hard. Excuse me. If you've played this game and you've tried that too, let me know how well you've done.
Not bad at all. But I'm done toying with you. I will show you my true might.
Yeah, he's a dragon. I love this guy so much. I love him so much.
I was summoned from the Dark Realm by Twin Rova. See my true form. Feel the might of a dark dragon.
I kind of like your general form, but this is cool too. Okay, now you're just going to want your sword and the Rock's cape. He's going to be tough. You can only hit the crystal up there, and the only way to hit that is... Oh, run. Is to get on one of his hands. Normally you can't really reach the hands because you only have a little bit of space, but sometimes he'll try to squash you with his hand, like now, so you can get on top of it. And then make sure he's going towards you so that you don't miss. Sometimes he does this, where he shoots this blue fire that kind of just stays there, and you can't really jump over it. When he does the swipe attack, you see he's going to go to the side of the screen there, he's going to do a swipe attack. Run away from that because you cannot jump over that either. Let's see if he's going to do one of his other... No, now he's going to try to get me. I don't know if I actually hit him with the spin attack or what. Okay. Oh wow, I jumped over it. Cool. As you can see, it goes almost to the edge of the screen. I love this fight so much, though. I usually trade off between being pretty good at this fight and doing just completely awful. But it's interesting to actually have a fight in the 2D, like the non-top-down, perspective. Yes, this is a podcast now. Then he's gonna sometimes do this, which looks like it should be easy to dodge, but apparently I can't. Thought someone was knocking at my door. It's a bad time. Do-do, do-ba-do, do-do, do-do, do-do-do. Oh, he's gonna do this again. Is Dovey gonna die? Ow. Okay, well there's my potion, yeah. I usually have to use a potion on this fight. Wow, I missed. You know, I'm just gonna go for straight hits. I'm not gonna go for spin attacks because that's harder to do. Unless you just miss no matter what. I think he needs like 16 hits or something, but don't quote me on that. Okay, now he's gonna do this. And it's completely random how he does that, by the way. Also, his arms can stretch a really long distance. Okay, go away. Oh, come on. Hip, hip, hip. Nope. Almost completely avoided that one. I've sometimes, and by sometimes I mean rarely ever, have jumped from one hand to the other while delivering a sword strike. It's really hard because he usually moves around in the meantime and lifts his hands. Oh dear. Ow. I don't think there's any safe space from this. The energy really you know, goes all over the place there.
Oh, I did it! Yay!
Ah, no. It's too late. My orders are to capture Din and deliver the destructive power of a seasonless land to Twinrova. Now, as the flame of destruction, that power is set to devour this land.
Well, you're still dead. Or as my friend Stratocaster would ask, who's more powerful, Onox or Ganon? And no one's gonna get that. It's another one of those things like Pith and Sniff, just don't ask. But yes, we freed Din! Thank you, Dovey. I knew you could save me. Now that I am free again, the season should return to normal. Yay, look at the little kid. Blino and Ricky. The graveyard. Syrup and maple. The trials you faced to collect the essences of nature have made you a true hero. A new trial shall call you away soon, but we oracles will always watch over you in secret. In hopes that the darkness is kept from the hearts of mankind. Let us return to Horon Village and meet the others. Okay. Oh dear.
Dovey, don't think this is the end. Onox has fallen, but the damage he has done to this land burns on in the flame of destruction. When this flame lights the dark, our wish shall be granted.
I love it. I love it. It's so ominous, and it makes you want to get the other game. The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Whew. But yeah, that's it. Oh god, this was a long episode, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. God, I love this music. And now we get to see just all the people. There's the mayor and his wife and the cat guy. And we get to see everyone just like, yeah. But that was Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. Wasn't that a fantastic game? That was a fantastic game. We're all dancing in front of the maca tree, and then Maple hits the... God, you're fat. I just love these like little pictures here. Honda? No, that's a different. But yeah, like the story in this game is excellent in my opinion. Obviously it's a Game Boy game, so there's not like intrigue or anything, but it has a lot of twists and it's just good old smack on the back. God, you're a large person. You're scaring me. Also, like, I'm going on a tour within. I count that as a date. But, like, yeah, the graphics are great in this game. I love how the Game Boy graphics look. Get away from me! Yay, the Triforce is glowing. I love how the graphics look in this game. I love the music in this game, probably more than any other part of it. Obviously the nostalgia factor is really high, but like I would give 8s and 9s to just about everything in this game. It looked really, really good for a Game Boy Color game, mostly because it came out at the end of the Game Boy Color's life, so they really knew what they could do. And the fact that it connects with another game, and we'll see when that Let's Play starts up next week, you know, we'll see how exactly it connects, and you'll just be able to see all the really awesome stuff. Also, Koji Kondo! But yeah, I would give this game like a 9 or a 9.5. I'm being a little biased, very biased. Bill Trinen! Extremely biased because this game is like one of the most nostalgic things for me from my childhood. I mean, we talked about with like Pith and Sniff and things like that. Like, I played this at a really formative time. And it really stuck with me. Like, this is really one of my favorite Zelda games, and I say that about a bunch of them. It's not as favorite as Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, but it's probably third place. It's not as like deep and visceral feeling as they can feel because it's not 3D, but this is a game that I can just play and play and play again and again and again, and that's something really special in a video game. And yeah, Hiroshi Yamauchi is before Iwata took over. This is like a year or two before Iwata took over, actually. The end. Yeah, I totally shipped them. But anyway, The Secret to Labrina. If you guys are if you guys want to play along and play on my file, please, by all means, like let me know how you do there. But this is the password that we're going to use to make a linked game when I start up Let's Play Oracle of Ages. It'll let us transfer over events and progress from this game. There's going to be a few other passwords that we're going to need to do for things like rings, but we'll talk about that next time. So thank you all so very much for watching, for joining me and watching Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons. I hope you guys will join me for Oracle of Ages because, like I said, it's one experience, and it's going to be a good one. But if not, thank you for joining me on this one, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye. To be continued. I get goosebumps just to see that.